I think I've always worked with people with some form of PTSD. I actually grew up in a home where my father was a veteran, and my home was a home of young people growing up around a person suffering from PTSD. And that was the beginning of my interest in finding ways to support people in their healing. So I began working with what I call vibrational energy in the late 70s. And since then, I've worked with, it seems, just 11 people who are considered veterans, yet there are other people who are family members and friends and community members who've experienced some of the negative behaviors from people suffering. Well, I use traditional Zui Reiki. The sessions, a normal session is about, say, 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes the sessions have more talk than hands-on. Listening is really essential. Just allowing a person the opportunity to listen and then be open to receiving the energy of the Reiki moving through them. I work primarily out of my own offices. Well, ideally, I would like to see somebody once a week, but for many people, that doesn't fit into their financial wellness plans. So usually I'd say about once a month. And then there are some people that I work with who I just solely see them at a distance. I think I've only seen positive responses. I think initially there's the doubt about how this gentle laying on of hands can be helpful. And by the end of a session, a person is experiencing a sense of relaxation, and that allows them to open to receiving more Reiki. I have not seen any. I've only seen people just be appreciative.
Okay.
Because one of the things I like to do is I will encourage all of my clients to consider learning Reiki 1 at least so that they can apply Reiki to themselves. Most insurance plans don't cover veteran care for Reiki practitioners or other vibrational energy. So it's out of pocket when people come to me. I'm getting permission from the individual. Well, I first learned Reiki in the late 1970s, and I was young and just exploring all kinds of things. Anything that came to me that seemed like it would be useful to helping me to deal with what I later came to understand was PTSD for myself. I was just reaching for everything. I like that it's available to every single person, and that if any of my clients want to be able to help themselves, that I can introduce them to it so that they can also help themselves. And I've seen people who were not able to sleep at night begin to sleep better. So it's just, it is, I can never explain to people how it actually works. I just tell them they have to experience it. Yes, actually on my website, the one Reiki for Vets, I researched and looked for any information that I could find to encourage to veterans and the military community to see it as a valid resource. And yes, I have links to that article and other research projects that people have been doing with working with veterans and Reiki.
Okay.
どうもありがとうございました。
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, you're very, very welcome.